Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. Now, this right here is some fucking awesome shit. Oh, finally, we have at least someone in the judiciary, like, calling out his own fucking, like, in regards to other members of the judiciary, like his own court, the Ninth Circus of all places. This judge, Lawrence Van Dyke, who's on the Ninth Circuit Court, called out the retardation of these lefty fucking judges in upholding the ban on large capacity magazines that California has. Some fucking awesome shit. So anyway, we got an article here from the Washington Post that was published on the 21st. Or it could have been the 20th, but it said 21st, and then I saved it, when I archived it. Now it says yesterday, but I believe this was the 21st. And the title here, Appellate Judge Brings Out Bag of Firearms, an Unusual Dissent Video. What is fucking unusual about the fact of he brings in physical props and makes another thing. He did this he made a video and put it on YouTube calling them out. That's fucking awesome. That's why I'm like laughing about this. So he takes a bag of his own personal firearms into his own office and starts breaking things down as to why they're fucking dumb, ill-informed, fucking retarded morons who don't think their shit stink and think they're fucking, experts on everything. Because, I've found this situation where the more educated someone is, the more they don't think their shit stinks. The more that they think that they're big brain fucking geniuses. And, the higher your education level, I honestly believe, when it comes to other subjects, the stupider you get. Because you're focused on, this one particular fucking thing. So, yeah, okay. So, all right. It's like that fucking troon that does history fucking video programs and shit. That used to be a dude. Oh, fuck. It's become a complete and total fucking joke. I can't think of his fucking name, but I saw him as he started to transition. I'm like, shit, I can't watch programs with him anymore. Now that he's fully fucking transitioned, he sounds like a complete and total fucking moron. All right. And he would, in theory, be like the idea of an expert on history itself. But he, being a troon, he's now become an expert on that. And he's focused on those two things and doesn't see the world around him, I'm sure. You go to academia, all these, or quote unquote academia, all these, people who consider themselves academics, they're no better than the fucking, YouTube fucking skeptic academics back in the day, with fucking Croton T and fucking Jeff Holiday and them getting these fucking, idiots and morons to refute people stating fucking basic facts. I mean, he started being called fucking Trout and Tea or some shit like that. Well, Kraut, because, all right, he tried to debunk, fucking mammalian fucking genetics, human fucking genetics. Okay, using fucking trout. It was so fucking retarded. I mean, that's how they get with this shit. So you have these people who have become quote-unquote experts in the law, but they haven't been taught the law. They've been taught propaganda and their own personal shit. That's why they'd uphold the gun ban, even though the Second Amendment says they're fucking, they can't. I mean, what the fuck? So anyway, the lead in here. Judge Lawrence Van Dyke of the... I did read the title, so okay. The lead-in. Judge Lawrence Van Dyke of the Ninth Circuit said he made the video to convey a conceptual point about how guns work. His colleagues called it wildly improper. Yeah, because Here he is. Not only is he dissenting against you fucking retards, he's showing why you're fucking retards. How dare he call out the judiciary for making their ruling based on their fee-fees and showing how full of shit they are and ill-informed. Oh my God, it was wildly improper to expose the fucking Ninth Circus for being a fucking circus. Oh no. Wah, so sad. Too bad. Fucking grow up. Holy shit. I mean, that right there deserves, like, you know, the fucking Happy Gilmore, nothing you said. Like, it's wildly pow. Anyway, let's get into this. Seated in his chambers in front of a mounted long gun, an appellate judge delivered an unusual video dissent Thursday against his colleague's decision to uphold California's ban on magazines that hold more than 10 rounds of ammunition. How is this unusual? Judges have done videos about their dissents before. What you think is unusual is the fact that he's calling them out and showing how they're fucking stupid. Oh my God, how dare he? Yes, so instead of protecting the judges from fucking ridicule for being fucking morons, you know, he shows how they're fucking morons and like, oh my God, that's an unusual video. Oh my God. You know, an unusual, like, they like think that this fucking, like, Orwellian newspeak. He made a dissent. He showed, because the best way to show how they're full of shit happened to be to make the video and show how they're full of shit. To show why he ruled the way he did. Instead of looking at it like that, you fucking people don't want to, because, oh my God, we gotta frame this a certain way, because he destroyed our gun grabbing, you know, the judges we love, the gun grabbers. Oh, fucking retards. In the 18-minute YouTube video, Judge Lawrence Van Dyke of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit pulled a half-dozen handguns out of a tote bag. As he disassembled the firearms, he argued that his fellow judges who upheld California's large-capacity magazine ban in a 7-4 decision have a basic misunderstanding of firearms work. Holy fucking Christ. This is complete fucking spin. This is full-on fucking propaganda. Here he is disassembling his personal firearms, showing, okay, not arguing, showing his opinion, okay? You know, not arguing. He is showing irrefutable fact that his fellow judges, you fucking retards, who upheld California's gun grabbing bullshit of, you know, limiting 10 bullets to a magazine, okay, do have a basic misunderstanding of firearms work. This is not an argument, you know, he's not arguing that they do. He's showing how they do, okay? That is showing a factual thing. Okay, if he argued that fact, he would have just put it in his dissent. But what he did was physically show how they are inept fucking morons. And you don't like that fact. Well, guess what, you stupid fucking cunt. Okay, I forgot to say who this was. Okay, Angie Orellana Hernandez, you stupid fucking cunt. Okay, he fucking destroyed them. He showed that he knows how they work and that they don't. And you're trying to be like, well, he argued. No, he showed. He presented evidence. Fucking retard. The video did not go over well with 6 judges on the appellate court. Well, of course it didn't. He fucking showed them up. He showed how fucking low IQ stupid they are when it comes to fucking firearms. Van Dyke's Ninth Circuit colleague, Judge Marcia Berzon, of course it's some fucking Karen that gets her panties in a bunch, all right, over being shown that she's a clueless fucking cunt. Okay, called the video presentation wildly improper in her written concurrence with the majority. Oh, it's wildly improper, showing that we're fucking clueless and that we don't understand the law and that we don't understand how guns work and we don't understand how clips work. Oh my God, fuck you. You got called out. You got shown to be a dumb fucking cunt, Marcia. And instead of being an adult, okay, and acting like how most men would, unless you're some soy-filled beta leftist, okay, own up to fucking, you know, At that point, you own up to not having knowledge on the particular fucking situation. Instead, you double down, you fucking cunt, and you try to make him out to be the bad guy for showing that you're a stupid fucking retard. You stupid bitch. Fuck you, you Ninth Circuit fucking circus retard cunt. Thank God I live in New Hampshire, because this bitch would probably fucking try to throw me in prison on contempt for this shit. I mean, shit, she went all fucking Karen because the guy showed that she's a dumb fucking cunt. He's on the same fucking court as her. How dare he show I'm a fucking a low information, retarded, gun grabbing fucking cunt? How dare he show I have no clue? That's improper. No! If you're going to rule on these cases, you stupid bitch, you should know what you're talking about. He showed you didn't. Mingya. Anyway, Judge Van Dyke has in essence appointed himself an expert witness in the case, Berzon wrote, providing a factual presentation with the express aim of convincing the readers of his views of the facts without complying with any of the procedural safeguards that usually apply to experts in their testimony, while simultaneously serving on the panel deciding the case. No, that's not what he did. All right. He called out your fucking bullshit. He's like, look, these people are fucking stupid. Let me show you how they are fucking stupid. Let me show you how they are fucking clueless and stupid. And you don't like that fact because you stupid fucking bitch, don't have a fucking clue about guns and firearms at all. So instead of becoming, as where you're a judge, instead of becoming an informed individual, because, you think that, a clip over 10 bullets is going to somehow, cut down on mass shootings and the number of people who die instead of, how about we just get rid of gun-free zones? You sit there and you fucking think that a clip, okay, isn't an integral part of the firearm. You people actually believe that it's not necessary to use said firearm. He showed, in this particular instance, how you are so fucking dumb to think that. He showed why he dissented. Okay. You are trying to claim, oh my God, he's acting like an expert witness. No. He's sitting there saying, these are the facts I know as a person sitting on this panel deciding this case. They're trying to claim X. My colleagues are claiming X. When it comes to California, because they sided with California. So California and his colleagues are claiming X. And this is him going, hey, this is why X is bullshit, and we should be looking at this as Y. And you fucking retards don't like that. Because you would rather have a conservative on the bench just shut the fuck up and let you get away with the fucking shit you're pulling on the Ninth fucking Circus. Holy fucking Christ. How he's acting like an expert witness. I'm a victim. No, you're not. You're a fucking sitting judge on the Ninth fucking Circus who just was proven by her colleague to be dumb as a fucking stump. You more than likely diversity hire fucking dumb bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. In his video address, Van Dyke asserted that large capacity magazines should be covered under the Second Amendment. He was saying that they should be more like they are, but okay, whatever. Because they can be one of various parts that allow a firearm to function. Parts that enhance a firearm, he said, allow the gun to function better and should not be categorized as accessories. Well, not only that, if it's an accessory, it shouldn't even be categorized. Because if it's part of a gun, I don't care if it's a fucking accessory, it's part of a fucking gun, which means, oh my God, the Second Amendment fucking protects it. The Second Amendment covers more than guns too, by the way. I mean, I think it would cover the things that become, parts of a firearm, whether they're accessory or not. What the fuck? The founding fathers understood the idea of putting a telescope on a gun and using it as a crude fucking scope to an extent. All right. They had the idea of that. They understood this. You're going to say that a scope is not an integral fucking part? They understood. They when they wrote the Second Amendment, they understood that a scope could be part of a fucking gun. Part of a fucking, in that case, like the idea of a Pennsylvania or Kentucky long rifle, because you wanted something that would be rifled with that. But yeah, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, this is ridiculous. Anyway, the majority is requiring that these factory standard parts be replaced with worse than factory parts, a 10-round magazine, Van Dyke said, as he held up a slim metal frame that controls the gun trigger mechanism. So when we take everything out of the majority, out that the majority might call an accessory, what we're left with is a fire control unit. The Ninth Circuit declined to comment when reached by the Washington Post on Thursday. Van Dyke could not be reached for comment because the Ninth Circuit, none of those judges are going to fucking comment on this shit. All right. They were made to look like fucking fools. And I'm sure they fucking went after him like, you better not fucking comment about this. So instead of fucking dealing with more shit by showing how besides showing how fucking stupid they are, and in their eyes, escalating because of commenting. Okay. He decided to keep his mouth shut at this point, I'm sure. Anyway. In his video, Van Dyke said all of the guns and parts he handled in his chambers were made inoperable for safety reasons, and in response to Berzon's critique, Van Dyke wrote in his dissent that the purpose of the recording was to convey a conceptual point and not present disputable facts about guns. And I love how they see when any fucking outlet, okay, takes shit out of context, like convey a conceptual point and not present disputable facts. They're taking what that person is saying 99.9% of the time out of context and changing its fucking meaning. Okay? I'm guessing that he was showing a conceptual point regarding indisputable facts about guns. And they're fucking shifting it so it's like, oh, he never said that. Because the Washington Shitpost are a bunch of lying fucking cunts. They've been a bunch of lying fucking cunts for the longest fucking time. I mean, hell, when you have Woodward and Bernstein busting fucking Nixon there, and Woodward was a fucking CIA spook, and his first fucking job is at the Washington Post instead of at the fucking Penny Saver. Okay, after one day deciding, oh, I'm gonna be a fucking, I'm gonna be a member of the press, and his first big break is fucking Nixon and Watergate. I mean, give me a fucking break. You are a disreputable news agency. We're supposed to trust that at face value. Get fucked. Anyway, Van Dyke said he had planned to explain these thoughts in writing, where he would not be accused of improper fact-finding, but said he found it obviously much more effective to simply show you. See, that's the thing. That's what they wanted, and he knew it. He knew that his fucking dissent was going to be fucking ignored. He knew his dissent, okay, was going to be swept under the rug. He knew that his colleagues would ignore his dissent. He knew that you fucks, all of you on the left, you gun-grabbing cunts, were going to fucking ignore what he was saying. And the only way to show you fucking retards up and to make sure that his dissent got some attention was to put it on a fucking, put it all on YouTube in a fucking video. And you're like, oh my God, how dare he do that? Why? So you fucks can't try to hide the fucking shit? So you can't successfully hide the shit now? Is that why? How dare he do that? Is that why you're doing that? Of course it is. Because you people are dishonest, sleazy, fucking cunts. We're the fifth estate. We keep the press and Congress or the fourth estate, sorry. We keep the press and Congress and the president in check. No! You are fucking propagandists. You are not part of our government. You never were the fourth estate, and you never will be. This is why you fucks with we're the fourth estate show why every one of you motherfuckers in the legacy media need to just be like left to your own vices and fucking fail. All right. The only reason why the Washington Post ain't going the way of like MSNBC now, like it should have fucking years ago, is because Jeff Bezos bought your sorry fucking asses. Because you fucks were fucking fake news back then and couldn't sell a paper if your life fucking depended on it. I mean, give me a fucking break. Anyway, Van Dyke was confirmed to the Ninth Circuit by a Senate vote of 51-44 in December 2019. Before his confirmation, Van Dyke received a scathing assessment from the American Bar Association, which wrote in a letter that he was unqualified and an ideologue who was lacking in knowledge of the day-to-day practice. Oh, bullshit. the bar association, the same bar association that's filled with fucking leftists and disbarring people for defending people they don't fucking like Trump and people around him and others, okay? They want to, they want to seriously play this fucking game and be like, well, he's unqualified. No, you didn't like the fact that he wasn't some fucking flaming fucking leftist or some fucking rhino neocon statist cunt. Okay. And they go like, oh my God, he got the job. He showed he's qualified because he just showed why you fucking retards didn't want him in that position, because he ruled in a way you didn't like. He not only did that, but as a, shitting in your cereal type of situation, instead of putting it in writing, he made a video and uploaded it to fucking YouTube. Holy sweet Christ. The letter, which was read at Van Dyke's confirmation hearing, cited 60 interviews with lawyers, judges, and others who worked with Van Dyke during his time as a deputy assistant attorney general at the Justice Department, who were all fucking deep state fucking shitbags and the like, who were all fucking, Democrat-loving, cock-gobbling cunts and rhino neocon lovers who knew that he was not going to follow the deep state fucking plan. And he showed that here. So, because the deep state fucking said that this guy's bad, he's supposedly bad. If that was true, you would have let off with this shit. But people aren't going to listen to these fucking people at the Department of Justice and be believable. Your own fucking people can't deny that fucking shit because they know that the Justice Department went after Trump because Orange Man bad. They might not admit this, to others, but they admit it to themselves. Because we got to do anything and everything to stop the evil orange bad man. I mean, give me a fucking break. Anyway, Van Dyke did not provide comment on the letter at the hearing, but the Justice Department said in a statement that his long record of public service and his extensive litigation experience made him exceptionally well qualified to serve on the appeals court. Yes, and guess what, you fucking dumb cunts? He proved that. Because he ruled on the fucking basis, okay, of like the letter of the law in regards to the Second Amendment. Okay, the highest law of the land. It's number 2. Because it's there to protect the First Amendment in large part. I mean, what the fuck? He did the right thing, and you're like, oh, yeah, we're going to throw this at the end about how he's not qualified and shit because some deep state shitbag said so. You fucks are desperate. You don't like what he did here. So sad, too bad. Get fucked. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here.
If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also, feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.